I want to emphasize this. Employers must allow your employees to work from home as far as reasonably practicable. This applies to all workplaces, regardless of size. And it should be for all times, all days, and not sometimes, some days. If the nature of work can allow for work to be done from home, companies should ensure that all their employees work from home. For companies that cannot do so, for example, we understand in the manufacturing sector, where you're talking about production lines, it may not be practicable to have the workers stay home. So what can the companies do? Essentially, two things. Implement safe distancing measures for their workers and when the staff interact with customers. So safe distancing, if it cannot be avoided, that the workers must come to the workplace. Safe distancing where the workstations are concerned, safe distancing in terms of interacting with external parties, be they customers or suppliers. So that's the first thing, if you cannot go all the way to implement telecommuting. Second thing that is also very important for such companies, stagger the arrivals and the departures hours for their employees, meaning spread them out. Don't create a situation where everyone has to arrive at the same time, take the same lifts, and create also this kind of situation where everyone has to leave at the same time, go to the bus stops at the same time. So stagger the arrivals and departures of your workers. How are we going to take the next step in making sure these safe distancing measures are observed? The government will amend our regulations to sharpen the enforcement. The amended regulations will require employers to implement telecommuting where it is practicable to do so. This means it will be an offense for employers not to put in telecommuting measures where the nature of work actually allows it. So we will announce more details later on how we will go about the enforcement. MOM will also be stepping up the enforcement in the coming weeks. Our officers will look at the nature of work, make an assessment. As a matter of principle of what we want to see, companies make the best possible efforts to implement 100% telecommuting. That's the bar to aim for. We will look at company-specific circumstances and keep this in mind. 100% is better than 80%, 80% is better than 60%. That's something we want companies to keep in mind. If we assess that a company has not made a serious enough effort to implement telecommuting, then we may have to issue a stop work order. Now, at the same time, to help companies implement telecommuting, we will enhance the work-life grant. Companies that need help implementing telecommuting can approach the Singapore Manufacturing Federation, the Employment and Employability Institute, or the Singapore National Employers Federation for assistance on how to do so. That's all I have for now.